Hello everyone, and today in Scratch, we will learn how to make Cookie Clicker. This is one of the simplest things you can do in Scratch, and it's quite a fun game to do. It's a great first project as it's perfect for any beginner. Basically, anyone can do this. So without further ado, let's begin. We'll name our project Cookie Clicker by clicking in this little section in the top. But this can be any kind of game you want. It doesn't just have to be Cookie Clicker. It can be Candy Clicker, Cat Clicker, anything. Now, let's begin. So we'll start making a nice little costume for the cookie. We'll get rid of this cat, but you can keep the cat if you're making something like Cat Clicker. And we'll make a cookie. So use the slider for the images to make a circle. A nice big circle. Then we'll click into outlines, make an outline. Make the outline a darker version of the brown you just made. With that, scale up the outline to about 10. As you can see, the outline is kind of visible, which is good, it's what we want. Now we'll make the chips. Chips will be more of the same story. But we should probably change the outline to be darker and to bring it down to just, say, 3. 3 should be good. Now that we make it smaller, and we can also copy and paste it. So click copy and then click paste. Now just spread your chocolate chips throughout. And once it feels sufficient enough, click to code so we can start coding. Go to events and bring out the when green flag clicked block. Along with it, we'll go to variables. And we're going to make a variable. We'll name this cookies. And then we'll bring the set cookies block to the when green flag clicked block. And when the green flag is clicked, which is how you start the game, the cookies are set to 0. To showcase this, we'll take a change cookies by 1 block and just change the cookies by 1 by clicking on the block. Once you feel you've clicked it a sufficient amount of times, click the green flag and your cookies will be completely reset to 0. So that's very good. Now, we'll bring in a when this sprite is clicked block. Guess what this block does? It allows something to happen when the sprite is clicked, which is what the cookie is. It's a sprite. So, when the sprite is clicked, we'll change the cookies by 1. So let's see this in action. Push the green flag and click that cookie. As you can see, the cookies counter in the corner goes up every time we click. So that's great, at least every time we click on the cookie. But now, this is the core of a cookie clicker game. But of course, we'll want to make some more. So, let's choose a sprite, and we will just basically make, say, I don't know, what should we make? Let's make a roller. It'll be basically nice yellowish kind of thing. Well, maybe more orangish than yellow. And we'll also bring this slider down so it looks paler. There we go. Then we'll just attach it to that. Well, not attach it. And maybe we should turn this into a square. So, pointed, 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 pointed. Well, it looks more like a rhombus. So, let's just take a square. And that looks good enough. because this is a tutorial. Remember, you can very much pretty this up. And now we'll size it down. Select all of the things and size them down. Now, this is very important. Drag it to the middle. It should snap into place. And we'll name the sprite Rollers. If you haven't already, go back to the cookie sprite and name it Cookie. Or remember, if it's separate, you can do a candy or anything like that. So, as we can see here, you want something to automatically do the clicking for you. So, with this roller, we're going to do that. So firstly, when green flag clicked, perhaps we should make it go to, say, this spot seems very good. So right there. So let's see what that is. So by stopping the project, we'll see that. It is in X169, Y80. So we'll make it go there. So let's just drag it away to see if this works. And bam, goes right back there. Oh, we should also make one more adjustment. So, cost 5 cookies. So as you can see, this will cost, actually, we'll leave this area blank for now. You'll see why in a moment. And we will make a new variable. Name it cost for rollers. And just make it for all sprites. Now, select the cost for rollers variable and click on it to make it large readout. Perhaps we should make a little more room for it. We should proceed to center this best we can. Large readout. You have to right click it. And then bam, that's good. Though perhaps we should just move this for the time being to right down here so you can see the entire message. In fact, let's change that to current new position. I think that's a little better. Or maybe even better, right here in the corner. Nice and clean. So just drag out that block again, and it's good. So at the beginning of the game, when green flag is clicked, we will set the cost for rollers to per se 5. So as you can see, it costs 5 cookies now. And as you can see, we're about to do something incredible. This is called, well, no, it's not incredible. This is called the shop setup. It's a little complex for beginners, so if you're a beginner, play close attention. We'll take out an if blank then block, and then we'll take these 3 operator blocks out. It's not as hard as you may think. Then we will basically bring all of these to cost for rollers, except for that one, the or one. We'll bring cookies to the second part, the first open circle, and then we'll snap all of these into little diamonds. Have you done this successfully? If so, then what you must do next is you're going to have to snap this into the little diamond right there in the if block. As you can see, it grows massively. And then what we must do is, drumroll please, we're going to make a message. We'll name this message bot roller. So after we take that, so let's just click the cookie 5 times, and now cookies equals. Actually, we'll need to change that. Get rid of that one green flag click block, and now it's going to become when this sprite is clicked. So when you click this, well, actually, one more thing. We should make this save effect. So we'll just change cookies by we'll take this little thingy right here, the cost for rollers. Change cookies by cost for rollers. And we will, of course, how about we take 0.1 times cost for rollers. I think that should be good. Or even make it more minimal. 0. How about 0? Let's see if that works. 0.1, that's better. So 5.5, we don't want that. Negative 0.1. Let's see now. Okay. We'll need to make this -1 times cost for rollers. So now, click the green flag, see if this works. Oh, we did click green flag more times. See if it works. Yeah! Now it is all the way back to 0, but we have purchased a roller. So what do the rollers do? They make cookies for us. And, of course, we like this. So, see what we do now. Basically, when I receive bot roller, something wonderful will happen. We will change CPS cookies per second by 1. So now, and we'll need to do one more very important thing. We'll click back to the cookie sprite, and we'll bring out when green flag clicked, and a forever loop. We will forever wait 1 second, and then change cookies by cookies per second. So we'll take out those, and now we'll click those 5 times, and we'll click the roller, and now every second, the cookies per second, well, the cookies will go up by 1. As you can see, it's going up. Incredible! So that's really good, but now we'll want to make a nice little animation for when this happens. So, how about we go to the roller sprite, and when we receive bot roller, we will do this very quickly, so no one will notice. We are going to duplicate the sprite, except we will delete the cost for cookies, and, we should probably undo that, and select all of these and bring them to the middle. After we've done that, what we should do is we'll go back to the when green flag click script. That's what these the multiple blocks of code are called, scripts. And we'll switch costume to costume 1, the original costume we had. Now, follow along. We will switch costume to costume 2, and we will create a clone of myself. Basically, and then we will go back to costume 1 as if nothing ever happened. So that's all fine and dandy. our cookies have been building up. And then we'll take out a when I start as a clone script, which you can find right here. Oh, Scratch is being a little annoying. When I start as a clone. Then we'll just drag this up. Don't worry, it will be brought back down. And then what we will do is we will just take the place where it is. And finally, we'll just put it right there. I think that's good. Plenty fine and dandy. As we can see, we're clicking on the steam rollers, which is, of course, purging up more stuff. That's good. So now, as we can see, it's at the position that we want it to be in. So we click on that. We'll take the original, put it right here. And as you can see, it should be right here. But we'll actually randomize it a little bit. Don't you love randomization? So we'll actually take a go to. Well, actually, glide to. Well, first go to and then glide to. So go to the Y85, but pick random from, say, -15 to positive, say, 25. Then we will glide up and down, so we'll take this. Now, where is it? -45. So now we will bring out a forever loop. These clones will now be trapped forever doing this. They will now glide 3 seconds to these pick randoms. So as you can see, the clone will go down, and then it will wait approximately, say, 1 second, and then we will just take it out for a moment so we can duplicate this easily. We'll put back in the 85, put back in this 1 second, and ta-da! So now let's take that. We'll purchase, actually. Oh, and one more important thing. As you can see, we already maintain our CPS, which is not what we want. So what we must do, we'll click back to the cookies sprite, and we will simply set the cookies per second variable to 0 when the green flag is clicked. So as you can see, we start from nothing. Now we're going to click the cookie 5 times, purchase a roller, and as you can see, it rolls down. Eventually it's going to wait. It's going to roll back up. It's rolling new cookies. And now if we also click this, we'll get another one. But perhaps we don't want this. Because it will be kind of annoying if you're just clicking along the cookie and you accidentally purchase one. So, what we're going to do is, let's think. When I start as the clone. Ooh, I have an excellent idea. We'll try to do a neat little something with personal variables. So, for the sprite only. Clone value. We value our clones. So as you can see, we'll set for the original thing, we'll set clone value to 1, the original roller. But for clones, we'll set clone value to 2. This will only affect the clones. So when I see bot roller, let's see if this works. I have no clue if it will. Okay, we'll go to this, and we'll actually should get rid of this. And we'll add another and equal. So let's go to and equal, and finally clone value. So if clone value equals 1, we'll put this here. We'll take this script out and attach it. And we'll put this all back in. See if this little theory of mine works. 2, 3, 4, 5. Purchase. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it works! Look at this. We can purchase cookies just fine. One teensy little problem though, as you can see, we're still maintaining the cost for cookies. But perhaps this should give us an idea. What if we eliminate this entirely, the script right here, and we just make the cost for cookies its own sprite? I think that's a pretty decent idea. So all we will need to do will simply copy this and then delete it, say goodbye forever. And then what we must do, we'll just name this cost. We're going to paste this, and we're going to have it go here. If I can click on it, that is. So now that's right there. When green flag clicked, we will have it go there. So basically, it'll go right here when the green flag is clicked. There it goes. It's as if nothing ever changed except things changed. So we'll click on that, and we get a nice happy roller. Wait, where is our nice happy roller? I think something's happened. Okay, let's see here. What's going on? This is quite strange. Wait a minute. Let's see, clones. What's going on? It appears that the clone isn't showing. Why is this? Well, I think I have an idea why. Maybe there's a bug in the code. Let's see. Okay, so let's see. So it appears we cannot purchase. Or can we? We can. This is quite strange. See if we can try to fix this. So, appears that nothing seems to be going wrong with the code. So let's refresh the page. Oh, but first save. Perhaps this is only because the page is bugging. You never really know. So wait for it to load. Let's try this again. Click this 5 times. This is quite strange. Wait a minute. Of course, there could always be show problems. So I'll just put show there. As far as a clone show. This is really quite weird. Oh, we forgot to snap and create clone for myself. That was the problem all along. But that's troubleshooting for code. It can be annoying. So, with that, I think we might be done. Just add a little polish, and yay! Oh, and one more thing. How about we set the clone size to 10? Just to make them very small and unobstructive. Let's see how this goes. Happy little roller! Yeah, I love that. Okay, well if you enjoyed this video, then like and subscribe.